let's get this shit show on the road. This is Blood West. This is a hybrid action stealth RPG Wild West horror from Hyper Strange. It was released in February of this year, recently on Halloween, actually, of this year, 2022. They released Chapter 2, so we're going to get into it because I like this game and I think it's really excellent. Let's start. Alright, you're pretty standard.
Oh, it worked. It worked, and he is even in one piece.
Who are you?
Oh, me? You mean us? Nothing but an amalgamation of souls. More important question is, who are you?
I don't really know.
The answer is, you're undead. We brought you here by means of our immense powers from whenever place you've been before. We know of your exploits and achievements. Your fame reaches wide across the country. The nasty rumors about you reach even further. You're our ace in a sleeve.
Okay, well that's pretty decent setup.
Before you ask, no, we cannot send you back. Not yet. See, that's the nature of every summoning. It must have a reason.
Interesting information, good to know.
And a reason you have. As an undead outside of others' influence, you will be our torch in the dark. Your spark will become the flame to purify the rot of this world and free us from the unending cycle of despair.
That seems like a big ask for one dude. Okay, what should I do?
Search for the evil lurking in this world. Smell the sulfur in the air. Taste the corruption. Understand the shattered reality. Sense the vitriol staining the remains. Only then will you be free again and able to leave.
Go to sleep. Okay, cool. Up. Control. Yes. Or C. C is better. So, that's a thing. We'll get to learn more about them in a minute. But yeah, you can see at the bottom of the screen. Thank you. Notice the detect meter by the screen. Compass at the top. So compass will tell you if it turns orange, that means you're in the radius something. If it turns red, that means it's spotted you and it's coming in for your ass. The detection meter only appears when you're... No, that's not true. It appears when an enemy is starting to detect you, and with the little ear symbol, it means you're making enough noise that it's drawing his attention. We're gonna just stop. And... what the hell? As you move away, so we're gonna do this without setting them off, because that would be bad. As we move away, we make less noise, and the bar goes down. Until eventually we're out.
You can never have too much of those.
Of range. So we got a gold nugget. Cool. A piece of cursed gold straight from the veins of the earth upon which you walk, unrefined, slightly more reddish than you would expect. Yes, there are traders. There's a couple of them per zone, because this is not quite... It's weapon laying there. Very useful indeed. Thank you. Body. Yes. Inventory. I can also use tab. As you switch weapons, go to your inventory. We'll get there. We'll get more stuff. Matter of fact, there's more stuff right there. Single-use items. Okay, these are important.
Have too much
Bandages
of those.
are clean bandage, heal the wounds. Immediately stops bleeding, heals 10 HP over 2 seconds. Rusty axe is so dull it's more of a hammer than an axe at this point. Yep, this is probably going to be our...
That'll come in handy.
So, we've got weapons, large weapons, small weapons, one-time use items. We can stack 3 of these at a time. We've got sellables. This all it is worth money. That's it. And then we've got artifacts. Increases stamina regeneration by 25%. Lowers maximum stamina by 10%. It's not stack. Okay, good to know. bones. There's nothing else over here, so we're just gonna keep going. And we're gonna get in a fight. Aim for the face. We'll be fine. Okay, so we're bleeding, so I gotta heal. Select and then use. Cool. And each one of these things is carrying items. Healing potions. Good to know. Good to have. So bandages and healing items are going to be our two big consumables. There's some other stuff like dynamite. This is a weird West game. Golden coin. Shiny coin made of gold. Apparently was consecrated by a church official. Perhaps that's why its properties are uncommon in the Barren Lands. While equipped, it will protect you from attaining new soul flaw upon death. It can be exchanged for blessing at the Totem of Souls, one use only. So yeah, we're gonna collect a few of these, and you notice those things tore me up pretty good. So yeah, it's
We'll need that.
fighting in this game is not fighting fair is absolutely not encouraged. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned sawed-off scatter gun. Sawed-off shotgun, hastily sawn-off shotgun. Edges around the cut parts are still sharp. Not good. Shotgun ammo, 12 gauge. Rusty knife. Rusty the points almost breaks in your hand. Yep, they're not going to use that for anything. That's vendor trash. Okay, here we go. This is important. This is also interesting.
We'll need that.
Animated dead. Click on read note. Animated dead, a seemingly mindless creature born from malicious dark magic, is not quite the species worth observing. They can stare at a wall for hours, seemingly even enjoying it, and then shamble thoughtlessly around until they spot a living creature. Apparently, sight of a living being wakes to something inside them, a murderous instinct. While they are not an issue for experienced hunters, many novices and unprepared folk perished during encounters with them. Behavior. Not much to write about. They charge their prey and attack in melee using their claws. At times they can perform surprising jump attacks, so yeah, just keep that in mind. You also notice we have an inventory, and the notes take up inventory space. That's gonna become a thing. Oh look,
That'll come in handy.
yeah, the revolver is good, so... And yes, there's ammo types in this game, and we'll get more ammo as we go. Now look. The skull. Hello.
You won't find any answers lingering here. Better move towards the dark places and glimmering gold.
Now we have a journal. Putting a new note here. I woke up with this journal, so I might as well use it. I'll try to note anything worth keeping in mind so I can figure out what I was doing if my memory starts to fail me. The hell am I? I should look for someone to help me figure out where I am and what's going on. That's a clue. Well, we will find him right down the hill. So, the game has an issue with... I say issue, but it's something to keep in mind. Your hands shake, so keeping on target when you're aiming down sights is kind of a pain in the ass. There's a perk for that. And yes, we'll get to the perk menu once we level up when we get to the bottom of the hill. Here, safe zone. Here you can trade. For example, buying a map may prove useful. Yeah, it'll give you an idea where you are, but this place isn't actually that big. At least this map isn't.
What is it? A dead man I buried walks again.
That's ominous.
I sense the restless spirits nearby, but still I hoped your body would be protected by my charms. They were insufficient, as it seems.
What happened to me?
I found a body, your body, among the remains of monsters, and decided to bury you in a manner akin to my tribe. I did all the proper rituals, but it was not enough, and strong spirits have brought you back. I do not know if this is for a good or bad purpose.
Who are you?
I am nobody. Used to talk to spirits, guide the tribe. Now, now tribe shattered. I remain in shame, wandering the lands, trying to fix what can be fixed and lay to rest what is too broken. Good, good. Walk on, tainted one, and let your journey bring closure. I would go towards the town if I were you. Find tracks of Iron Horse and follow them. I saw one of your tribe around ruins, searching for something. Maybe he knows something of your past, or maybe not.
So yeah, we want to trade with him because he has stuff, or he has the potential to give us stuff. Also allows us to sell some of this crap, like this shitty knife. It'll also allow us to buy ammo, bandages. I'm actually going to pick up some bandages because we have $131. Apparently the whole stack was $30. Neat. I'm also going to buy this knife because this knife is really useful. The game has a really cool stealth system. Alright, we leveled up, so let's go to H, and we're going to do a few things. We have 3 skill points, and these are the skills, and how much they cost. Easy, simple, cool. First one we're going to get. Steady aim. Abso-fucking-lutely. Hit the wrong button. That is almost mandatory. Now we're going to grab that, because that's important, and then we're going to grab this mule, because inventory. So, alright, and we've got the skull to talk to.
Since you're here, let us explain what is needed of you. This place has been corrupted by a curse, and you need to find its source. We don't know what has brought it to this land, so keep your eyes open. Bring us anything you may deem weird or disturbing. And if you happen to get lost, come to us. We may be able to help or ease your burden. For now, we know where you can begin your search. Follow the most strong scent of darkness around, under the burned church. Within ruined city, you will find part of your answers. Anything else?
Well, that was vague. Need to bring the cursed items to Totem of Souls. Okay, so the cursed items are... I like this knife. I like the magic one better, but this one's better. Yeah, each one of these items has a unique version. There's a non-crap version, a crappy version, a non-crappy version, and then a unique version. But the important part is that we use stealth to our advantage. And since these fuckers are mostly blind and pretty fucking dumb, pardon my language, apparently, yeah, we're gonna take a whack at it. Okay. Next level up, I've got to get some sneak skills. And that's why this game's rocks. Is to whack to the head. Alright, we're gonna slip in here. Ooh,
Whatever gets the jobs done.
bullets. Another note. That's important. Let's read that. Scribbles on paper. Maybe it's important. The specific properties of dark magics walking in the barren lands are still unknown, and spirits are another proof of our lack of understanding of these phenomena. For a long time, it was assumed that only matter can be subjugated to deformations and formed into new, odd shapes. With the discovery of spirits, that view expired as we saw proof that even an essence of a living being, mostly human, can be altered and made visible to the naked eye. Behavior. The eternal nature of spirits ethereal nature of spirits makes them less vulnerable to traditional firearms, but silver ammunition has proved to be much more effective. Experienced shooters will also know to wait the spirit out, baiting a charge attack. That's when the tormented soul is most exposed. Yeah, think Lost Souls from Doom. Speaking of Lost Souls, yeah, you notice the shake has gotten... It's still pretty bad, but it's not as bad as it was. The game rewards quick shooting. So we're going to swap that with that, and move that there, and then switch, and hope we don't miss. on, boys.
The freak.
Go for the headshot. I forgot to put the bandages in the thingy. Alright, cool. We're gonna heal. We're gonna search. Good. Was that both of them? Okay. Now I'm gonna reload. Kind of disappointing, but there's more shit to be found. So each area, the game levels, because there's two right now. There's this map, and then there's the next map, which is kind of a more woodsy thing to have.
That'll come in handy.
Cigar box. Have. That's what I'm looking for. Areas of interest is probably more accurate. I'm gonna switch to the shotgun because I have a little more ammo for it. And we're gonna run back to the shaman because he can sell us healing items, and we can sell some of the extra crap we've picked up. Well, so much for using the tunnel. I guess the train is completely out of action. And we're gonna run back to the shaman, and then see where we can go next. We're probably gonna head that way. Or we could go down there. And we'll also meet a new enemy, the miners.
Yes?
Trade? Alright. So, premium box of cigars, popular among rich folks, tastes like heaven, describes the text on the side. Trader pays well for 20 bucks is okay. Teeth. We're gonna get rid of that, because we don't need that anymore. We're gonna get rid of the teeth, because why is it taking up inventory space? Alright. Reorganization here, move that over there, move that here, good, okay, cool. And we can use this for later. Short ammo, standard 45 ammo, we're gonna grab that because we have the money for it, and we're gonna, okay, golden short ammo. Desperate times call for desperate people. One of the desperados found bullets made from melted cursed gold are quite effective against dark forces. Inflicted damage by 100%. So we have 2 shots of golden ammo. We have standard shotgun rounds. We have standard short rounds. Short rounds can be used in both the rusted revolver, the revolvers, and the lever guns. And then we've got the silver rounds, manufactured by the church. Most of the luminous revival, these bullets are especially effective against spirits and some ethereal threats. The damage inflicted in spirits increased by 200%. Cool. We're gonna grab. I was gonna say we're gonna grab that, but we're not. I would take that, but I know more or less where I'm going, and it takes up a lot of inventory space. So it's heal over time. All this stuff is heal over the time. There is no instantaneous healing. Hey, buddy. I hit him, but it doesn't count because he's too far away. Come here. Come here. Come on. That's a headshot. No, he doesn't have anything for me to loot. Bummer. We can go down this way, or we can go into the mine proper. Switch to the knife. I'm gonna go... Hey, look, a miner. You notice how quickly that bar went up when he saw me. He's got to detect you before he can kill you. So there's that. All right. There's another. Maybe not. So inventory items can be kind of all over the place. Sometimes you'll find them in boxes. DAPA boxes, etc., etc., etc. But until we get a few levels under our belt and get some better gear, the knife is probably the best piece of equipment we have at the moment. Hello.
I will need that.
Until we get some better gear, we're in kind of vulnerable. And stealth is always going to be our friend.
You can never have too much of those.
Alright, you need a map. No, it's on minor. In comparison to a typical animated dead, this variant contains more human look, with clothing still present, alas, mostly in pieces, and a heavy pickaxe in hand. The theories of miners who were still working at the height of the anomalous transformation of the era into the barren lands are now these shambling, undead excuses of life. What I find somewhat intriguing is that these miners still cling to their gold, and they carry it around. Or maybe it's just a specific effect of rigor mortis, with the mind's last moments fixated on treasures. They keep holding on to their little possession out of habit, so to speak, which is why we find money on them. Hello. Now there's a tunnel down. Whoop. Get him to turn around, we can whack him in the head. Actually, the miners are mostly blind, so you could theoretically just run up to him and whack him in the head. Not a 100% guarantee of a critical hit, but close.
Scum of the earth.
Miners and cursed undead have, that's the heavy attack, have teeth on them. Other monsters have different rewards. Although teeth, I think, is fairly universal.
Back to hell.
No, the best part about this game is the really satisfying
Rid this
shots.
land of you.
Ooh, bandages. We're gonna need those. What are you? You look important. Bowler hat. Liquor. Bottle of wine. Not fancy kind, but it does the job. Reduces damage from ethereal enemies 75% for 360 seconds. Weak alcohol. That makes it. Means it will make the screen go kinda wonky. Wobbly. It sounds like he's going that way, so we're gonna go this way. If we're lucky, we can. Yep. Come out.
Die.
Dynamite. Oh yeah, that dynamite will help us clear some of the nastier areas in the game, but yeah. The hit effects, never underestimate sound effects in your game, because satisfying hit effect, hit sound and splatter effect on screen can make up for kind of a weak combat otherwise. Oh yeah, we also have Molotov cocktails. And of course the critical hit, the chunky critical hit effect of whacking somebody in the head with a knife or an axe is what makes this game great, in my opinion. But it's almost, I wouldn't quite call it immersive sim, but it's close. Not quite there, but it could be. I don't know. Kind of depends on your definition of immersive sim. If your definition is you can lean, then yeah, it's 100% immersive sim. Okay, we have, this mine goes much deeper than just the surface level. We've got some nasty little critters down there. With full stop, the cursed undead can absolutely wreck us with very little effort, so that's minor nuisance. But the cursed undead are really, really nasty. Especially early game. We will be able to level up and get some artifacts that will make combat much easier. That's not quite fair. I'd rather not use the shotgun if I can avoid it, but I might have to. Especially if this son of a bitch doesn't turn around.
Ha! land of you.
Nice. Either that was because I got him near the head area, or because it still technically counted as stealth when I whacked him. Because you do double or triple damage with stealth. I don't remember what the numbers are exactly. I don't remember if there's fall damage or not. Let's find out. Well, there's fall damage if you land on top of them. That went better than expected. Come on. Alright, don't turn around.
You're not welcome here.
Yeah, what he said. Yeah, you also got a surprising amount of reach with the weapons. You don't have to be right up on them. And we're going to get that. Next level, we're going to get... we got a ways to go, but we're going to pick up Looter, which will give us more options and more rewards from killing stuff. As far as really our objectives, each section of the map, which I don't have at the moment, has a boss critter. And some of them aren't too bad, and some of them are downright horrifying. And they will drop a specific... Up. There we go. They'll drop a specific cursed item, and then we have to take it back to the totem.
Welcome here.
You can't see it, but I'm smiling like an idiot. Or a lunatic. Alright.
Always do with some more bullets.
Bullets, dynamite, bandages. Good times. Let's see if we can't get across this bridge without setting off. These guys are not that hard. You just gotta be a little careful when engaging them face to face. They're actually less dangerous than the cursed undead.
Stay down.
Alright, let's go say hello. But this Bowie knife will be our primary stealth tool for most of the game until we pick up one of the more unique items. And our inventory will fill right up. So that's something to keep in mind. Well, I probably should sell that axe. Next time I wander back to the crater.
Lead the freak.
Headshots also count. Shotgun shells, bandages. I think that's about it for this section of the tunnels. Hello. Oops. But yeah.
That'll come in handy.
Silver forks, silver mugs, we can sell those. They're cash items. Vendor trash, as you would. Let's put some beer. Okay, potions.
Ooh, good.
Which are essentially just alcohol, but they give you options. So, bought in the Barren Lands by a veterinarian, brought to the Barren Lands by a veterinarian. He claimed that if it helps horses, therefore it must be good for scavenger as well. Turns out he was right. He increases max stamina by 50 for 300 seconds, increases stamina generation by 25% for 300 seconds. So it's a stamina booster. Which can be really handy if you think you're going to get into a fist fight. We're going to need to run away. So, You see there's a bunch of guys down there, but we don't have any direct way to get there. That's because that's a different section, short of falling to our doom. That's a different section of the mine that is not nearby. So our next objective is actually, if we go this way and under this bridge, and go and loop around, we get to that section of the mine. But let's not go that way. I'm gonna go this way instead. I'm actually gonna go back to the crater and load some of this crap.
Ammo.
Let's take up our inventory space, and we're gonna go after the bridge next, because the bridge is essentially what's between us and the rest of the map. But first, let's go clean out our inventory.
Dead man.
I could pick up a bow, but I really don't need it at the moment. Gold, silver. Notes. Ammo and explosives stack up to a point, so you got to be careful with that. Because you can and will completely fill up your inventory if you're not paying attention. I'm actually going to get rid of that. I don't really need that. But we'll hold on to that just in case. He has a small bag. So we have the cash. We're going to go ahead and pick up the satchel. And show you what it does. Open bag. Gives me the option to store some stuff, like Molotov cocktails, and potions, and some dynamite. I could also put bullets in there, but I'm not going to. But it gives us essentially inventory slots inside our inventory, and this will become extremely useful later on when we've completely filled our inventory with all this crap we're carrying around. And you can carry more than one of those bags, so it gives you extra inventory slots. But you have to be able to fit everything into one of those inventory slots, or you're not going to get very far. Unfortunately, there's no way to pick up like a belt that allows us to carry more primary or secondary weapons, so it's a choice. Okay, what you're going to do. Right now I'm sticking with the double barrel because the gun I have, the Rusty revolver, is kind of garbage. And for these guys, it's useful. We're going to get... there he goes. There's another one over there, I think. There's one over there. Hey, buddy. Well, it wasn't a headshot, but close enough. And there's no real reason to clean this out, except bastard. This is why I like this knife. Because it's fast, whereas the axes hit. So, that hurt a little bit, but we didn't take any bleeding damage, so we're okay. Don't have to use any air bandages at the moment. We can if we want to get a little bit of our health back. Always check your boxes. Oops. That's what I get for screwing around and not paying attention to what our enemies are doing.
One and done.
Okay. So we have done some damage and opened up access to the bridge. Now, you remember I was reading that note a couple minutes ago about spirits? That's what those things are. They're the damn souls from Doom. We got another note. Prodigal daughter. Ooh. An interesting study could be written while observing an altercation among hunters and daredevils brave enough to venture into barren lands as the prodigal daughter. While it remains mostly human, at least at first glance, the damage done by dark magics to its brain seems to be most severe, even if it maintains the ability to speak. The creature suffers from heavy cases of megalomania, seeing itself as a beautiful young lady, and demanding total and unconditional admiration from the whole world, all the while wearing a mask that hides hideous deformations and a dreadful countenance whose owner has no restraints on using a shotgun when met with disapprobation. disapprobation. Whatever. Therefore, it is best to kill prodigal daughters swiftly, if possible, as any prolonged combat may prove fatal. Because shooting it in the face will break the mask and make a creature more aggressive, which may be undesirable. Anything that may reveal their ugliness, be it living being or even an inanimate object like a mirror, becomes target of vicious and furious attacks. The creature will not cease its attacks until its target is destroyed or it itself is annihilated. Oof. Alright, we also have an item here. And we're going to pick it up. It's a skull, raven skull. Made from crystal, is very delicate and finely crafted. Looks almost real. Close your eyes, crush it in your hand, and imagine the place you want to go, and its magic will be unleashed. Teleports to the last totem of skulls bound to your soul. So the most recent one we have encountered, the totem over by the shop, is where we are bound. But if we go over here, and I don't fall through off the bridge or get completely wiped out by other monstrosities. Now, so I've worn myself out. There we go. Yeah. Easily winded, so to speak. There's that church. That's our objective. But here is another totem and a camp.
Gold always breeds greed and attracts evil. Ah, we could we? Yes, definitely. We could bless you. Not for free, mind you.
What would you require?
We seek the cursed gold, the shining metal of doom and corruption. Bring it to us so we may hide it from the mortal hands. You got the gold? Bury it beneath this totem, and we shall bless you. We can do many things, but you can only select one. What?
So, blessings, if you have the cursed gold, which I had in the bag, the golden coin, you can give it to the totem of souls, and they will give you a blessing of your choosing. You only get one. Like he said, and I took the shiny objects blessing, which essentially makes it easier for me to spot shit because it glows. Give it a second. There he goes. Yep. The Birdman. Oh, good. The Birdman is a pain in my ass. Alright, among all the weird spawns, like the Barren Lands, this is one of the great number of people, the one that a great number of people find the most disturbing. And I have to admit, there's something unsettling about the Birdman, as this is how it has been named. From a distance, it may be mistaken for a man, as it retains the bipedal posture of one. But the closer one gets to it, the more vexing the apparition becomes. And when it shrieks, all illusions of potential humanity vanish instantly. Capable of using weapons, they use them with deadly accuracy. Behavior. The Birdman is always a danger with their accuracy and ability to dodge and maneuver rapidly by flying, albeit for short distances. Silver bullets are deemed more effective, expensive means of slaying. Yes. We may find ourselves in a nasty little encounter with one of them shortly.
New face around these parts? Come in. It's safe here, unlike most of this area. You one of those bravados looking to make a quick buck? Just don't come back to me crying about all them monsters. All I care is that I get my share, and I stay out of trouble.
You're a real humanitarian. What's going on?
Listen, there really isn't much to say. You certainly figure this place ain't normal or safe. Don't expect a warm welcome from the locals either. But if you know your stuff, you can make a coin or two pillaging and scavenging. Or killing monsters, if you're so inclined. If I were you, though, I would just stay quiet. And if you really want to get to the heart of the evil, well, you're on good track. There's an old burnt church around here, and that's already quite nasty. But where's the money in that? Better to scavenge whatever you can, sell it, leave the damn place to rot for all I care.
Let's see what he's got. Now this is where things get interesting. He's got stuff. Sell that, and we're gonna hold on to that for now. So when you walk up to the totem, you are bound to it at that location. Okay, Soul Catcher. Orco skilled artisan, holding it makes you feel lighter. Indian craftsmanship at its best is said to be able to catch a soul. While it remains unproven folktale, the owner of the Soul Catcher can run for much longer than usual. This would be something good to pick up, but we don't have the cash for it at the moment. We also would want one of these. This is probably going to be our best defense. This is better. This because it's a melee weapon. So we've got two kinds of weapons here. We've got large weapons and small weapons. And it's going to be up to us to juggle these items to make sure that we're using them efficiently. Ooh, the watch. An old watch with fine ornaments. It doesn't work, but every time you shake it, something rattles inside. A side effect to this is that it slows down time. Weird, but useful. Slows down time for 15% for 1 second whenever you aim down the sights. This effect may happen only once per 5 seconds. This is going to be absolutely crucial to finishing the game because there's some nastier shit out there that will, or at least finishing this section. Nastier shit out there that will ruin your day, and this will give you the edge to pop those headshots. Headshots are almost, not always, but almost instant kills. We've got two types of weapons here. We've got this long-arm shotgun, which is an upgrade for our sawed-off. Double-barreled shotgun uses standard 12-gauge ammunition. So it's an upgrade for our sawed-off. Gives us better range, better accuracy, slightly more damage. Regular revolver would be an upgrade to our rusty piece of shit. Better damage, better accuracy. Mostly better damage. Standard army issue, 6 chambers with firepower. Winchester. With 15 bullets in this clip, this gun will never let you down. This is what we want to pick up, because this is going to be our workhorse. However, there's 2 special guns. Also, there's this axe. Balanced combat axe. Simple tool, effective in the face of undead apocalypse. We're going to want this because this will do some damage. It's better than the knife, but it's slightly slower. But it works pretty hard. So Orb of Night. It's so shiny you can almost use it as a mirror. Killing monsters in style is never easier. Damage to spirit increased by 50%. Enemies killed by this weapon have an extra 5 experience, faster reload by 10. So these are the unique weapons. There's a couple of them we could pick up from the world, and they're around. And then there's these 2 items we have to buy. Drunk Master. No matter how much scrub and clean this Winchester, it still reeks of alcohol. Whoever owned it previously was a drunkard for sure, or was it kept inside a barrel full of whiskey? Resistance to melee and ranged attacks increased by 25%. That's pretty good. If drunk, weapon damage is increased by 25%. If drunk, each missed shot is 15 stamina. It's okay. I think there's actually another unique Winchester rifle, but that's not the point.
Hey, have a minute? You could help a fella and earn something on the side.
Uh-oh, sounds like we have a side quest.
Thanks, pal. So here's the deal. I know of a few places worth looting, and I am sure something is there that can make a good buck. You bring it to me, and I'll share the spoils with you. You find anything else? You keep it. I know there's an artifact in that ruined watchtower that overlooks town. The damn place is haunted by spirits, and I don't have enough courage to fight them or sneak past. Bring that artifact to me, and I will pay you.
Looks like we officially have a side quest. So, cursed gold, cool. Search the church, cool. Make a quick buck. Find a way to the ruined town. Could find my way to the ruined town and start my search for the evil from there. This should be a safe spot to rest as well. And that's a note we got from wandering into the shaman's camp. Unholy mass. It's no wonder something wicked and evil can be sensed inside or maybe under the old church in town. So we're gonna help John out. Oh, there's also this, which is our stash box, which will come in handy. I'm actually gonna drop the skull. There's a couple of stash boxes all over the area, this current map, that we can access. That it's shared stash, essentially. It's kind of like the Resident Evil shared stash system. There's there's a monster. The monsters do respawn, so, but they respawn slowly and not always in the same numbers. So it can be worth it to, hello. So that's a critter we don't have info on. Ooh, shit. Okay, now we have a problem.
Better stay there,
One.
pal.
Reload. This, I think they're called maggots.
Lad.
But they're gross, and they shoot acid. Better not keep it around. Keep it around food. Reduces HP by 15, but gives us 50% acid resistance. We'll take it, because we'll get our opportunity to get rid of that later. So that is a birdman. That birdman has a rifle. We want to kill that birdman, and then see if we can take his shit. I don't think we can, but we might get some bullets out of it. The cheeping bird effect, the crow sound, I don't know.
Don't get
Oh,
back
well,
up.
look at that. We'll take his revolver and unpack the ammo. We can sell his revolver to Jim. Okay, so this is tricky. But we're actually going to go ahead and set him off. Come on. Ow, you bitch. Because they have a warm-up period. I honestly don't think we're doing any damage here at this point. But he's gone, so who cares? Or not. He's not that gone. Oh dear. I think I need a magic item to take this sucker down. That's a problem. There we go. Hi! Yes, indeed. You lived. Let's heal up a little bit. Harvest as much as we can, if anything. And then we'll go after these miners. Cool. And we get our bandages back. Alright. Bodies are always good to search because most of the time there's at least something nearby. In this case, dynamite. That's a tooth.
You're not welcome here.
Is that what I think it is? I think that's a rifle.
To rest.
That is not a rifle, that is alcohol. I was wrong. Herein. I was wrong, no surprise there. No.
Oh, good.
Silver knife. Alright. So we got ourselves some booze. Gold mead, liquid gold, deliciously sweet and with a subtle kick. Increases movement speed by 20% for 240 seconds. Reduces penalty for lack of stamina by 15% for 240 seconds. Medium alcohol. So there's poor, medium, good, and it means how badly you're gonna get screwed up and be drunk and how long it'll last. Also, I think we have a clan. Don't have a mantle. So that's gonna be a no. Alright. That's fair. But yeah, we're gonna need magic to kill those things. And some longer range weapons, I think. Because that is a fight I don't want to have. At least not at this range. What do you? You look like health. Health and Molotov. Neat. Also, there's a second floor to this building. And always, always, always check the outhouse.
Oh, good.
We're not going to talk about why we just found a gold nugget in the shitter, but moving on. Hey, there's an upstairs. The upstairs has stuff. Neat. Bowler hat, we've already seen that liquor. Bandages, nice. We're gonna have a pretty decent collection of bandages by the time this is over. But every little bit helps. More shotgun shells to go with the half a dozen we've already used. And more bullets. It's pretty much 3 ammo types: arrows, bullets, and shells. Yeah. Too bad I can't take that. Could use a little good luck right about now. Okay, so there's a bunch of spirits, restless spirits, lost souls, whatever you want to call them, over by the church. So we need something that'll allow us to fight them a little better before we go over there. So we're gonna do a little bit of recon. So I got an undead there. I've got a birdman, right? At least one birdman, two birdmen there, and birdmen are actually have really good vision. So unlike the cursed undead and the miners, the birdmen can see us pretty easily. But we want to stay away from them. I think we're at the edge of town. I believe the quote-unquote safe space is over there. So we're gonna sneak as much as we can over here. And there's a saloon right there. And the saloon is a nasty piece of work because there's a prodigal daughter in there and she has help. Prodigal daughters are pretty awful. There's something worse. It's a Wendigo. As we saw with the opening. Uh-oh. Ooh. Dodge that bullet, so to speak.
Gone.
Phew. Take everything. Take what you can. Give nothing back. Oh boy. Cool. We leveled up and we didn't die. So yeah, dying is a thing, and it's not permanent. If I keep screwing this up, we might catch you, bastard. Increases range for throwable items by 30%. We're gonna take looter because loot. Let's see, adrenaline rush, lead detector. That would be a good one, but I want to get a few more of these one points. We're gonna do this because I think it was raised by Russians. See, just my gun in a whole lot of trouble. Gold prospector. I love finding gold. Comfort weapon. Ain't no problem. Piece of solid iron can't solve. This is important because it doubles your stamina regeneration when you're holding a melee weapon. And that's important because melee uses stamina. You'll nothing serious. No, seriously, I can stop hoarding anytime I want. Okay. And then looter, I don't have a hoarding problem, I swear. Yeah. Might get this next just to get some more experience, because there's always, if you're gonna do I think that third Birdman was actually in the building when we started the fight, so it triggered him. It seems to be some sort of not quite horde sense, but critters of the same kind of ilk will trigger at the same time if they're within a certain distance of each other.
Put these
One of them spots you. Nice stuff. I don't think I can hit him through the window. I mean, there's one way to find out. But no, this is faster and easier. Oh, right. Like I said, there's one way to find out. And if all else fails, I can run or kill him. I'm amazed that worked. Come on, Stinky. Nope, alright. Through the window it is.
And stay down.
Sure, why not? So, yeah, the theme of this area is just clearing the town slowly and methodically, preferably with melee weapons, because it's quiet. Stealth is your friend, especially considering how dangerous some of these critters can be. Because this guy can two-shot us. And he's one of the weakest monsters in the game. Especially until we get some more. There are some, I believe, if I went through the perk list, I will in a second. There's a tough skin perk or something like that, where you take less, like 25% less damage from melee attacks. Here, let me look. Large lungs. Breathe in, breathe out. 25% of running speed with stamina is depleted. Good to know. Golden mouth. Trading price is 10% more in our favorite player. Trade your soul for gold. Of course. Invisible man. Shadows move with me. This is going to be probably the one I pick up next. Alive and dangerous. You won't go down easily. That's a good one as well. This is important too. So all of these top four are going to be big for us. And we've found ourselves at the church. So we're going to go back the way we came. There's another Birdman. Birdman's bad. They're dangerous because that's a prodigal daughter. And I think she sees us. A prodigal daughter spotting us at this range would be bad. She looks like she's patrolling the front of the building. Bandages. So their prodigal daughters carry a sawed-off shotgun. And they have pretty good accuracy and pretty fast firing rate. So they'll ruin your day real fucking
Stay
quick.
down.
Excuse my language. So I'm posting this on YouTube and they're gonna strike me for it. So yeah, she's not
Rest.
not exactly pretty. And she got a thing for chicks with really big teeth. Alright, so we're going to swap out our shitty shotgun for the better shotgun, and then I got to empty this one, and then we need to go back and see Jim. Because our inventory is full. And shotgun not enough space for the shotgun. That's a regular, I think that's a regular shotgun. The magic shotgun is in another spot. You know what? Someone. Open container. We've got space in here. Let's put shit in there. That way we can open up some more space in our inventory. You know what I can do? Screw. And I don't believe you can rotate stuff. That's fine. Oh, now look at that. I'm dumber than I look. As far as you know. Alright, yes, we get to play musical objects with our inventory. Oh, excuse me. You go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, and I believe we have enough space for that shotgun. Just. Nope. Okay. Let's see. So, this is probably going to be the only time we're going to pick up these revolvers, because they're not worth much. Oops. Escape key. Still not enough space. I gotta get one of these out of here. Let's see. Here we go. I don't think the sheriff made it, boys.
I will need that.
Kinda looks like they ate him. Screw it. While we've got extra, I'm gonna heal.
Ashes to ashes.
And we're gonna leave this because these things aren't worth much. $5 is not a lot, all things considered. It's worth money, but it's not worth scrounging all of these. I'm actually more interested in the experience that we get and the ammo from killing these guys.
Let's put these to good use.
If there's one area in here somewhere that actually has ammo on the roof, I just don't remember where it is. But yeah, I've gone through this section of the game. I finished when it came out about a month or so after it came out. I picked it up and I played through it, and my first playthrough was a friggin' disaster. It did not go well. I died a lot. Now, dying isn't the end of the road by a long shot. This is important. This is So yeah, these 2 teeth are worth $10 versus this rusty revolver worth 5. We're gonna just go ahead and check some of these. Play inventory management real quick so I can pick up this health potion. Health potions are expensive and they're extremely useful. Give me that. I died a lot. Dying isn't the end of the game, but you do start to incur penalties. You incur essentially wounds every time you die, and when you incur enough of them, I think the game eventually ends and you're forced to start over. Never got that far. I kind of just went, oh, well, I'm shit at this game. And after I got 3 or 4 of them, I restarted. My first time venture into town, I tried to take out one of the birdmen with the revolver from a distance. I missed, and he kicked my ass. So yeah, they're dangerous. They look stupid, kind of. Actually, they look pretty good.
Good ammo.
They don't look that dangerous. They're a little creepy. They don't look dangerous until they start shooting at you, and then you realize you're in a heap of trouble. This place is kinda...
Let's put these to good use.
This is more or less your large group encounter tutorial section. Can you navigate this place, clear it out piece by piece, without getting spotted by everybody and completely overwhelmed? I'd say I'm doing okay. More teeth. If I was smart,
Splash of fresh blood makes everything better.
Stay dead.
well, shit. I'm fine. I was actually kind of surprised I came out of that ahead. I'm funny. Shut up. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these. And we're gonna see if I can make enough space. I know we just did this. We just played this game, but I'm gonna see if I can get enough space to, yeah, pick up this other shotgun. I don't think I'm gonna pull it off, but you never know. So close. Missed it by that much. Might have to come back for this, because we can come back for it. Because it will stick around, actually. So, yeah, let's do that. Clear out the rest of the saloon. We got lucky with her facing away from the window. There's somebody... So, she can control them, and she coordinates. So if she spots you, they will come after you. As you notice, that guy came up the stairs, even though he didn't see me. I love this knife.
Oh, good.
The Bowie knife is your friend. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this, but now that we've cleaned this place, mostly cleaned this place out, we can wah 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 wah. Come back. We can head back to the gym, sell all the crap in our inventory, and come back. Come back and collect the rest of it, and run back and sell it again. Because we need the money.
Going insane. I could swear.
Sorry, Jim, I cut you off there. My bad. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need those. They don't stack. Holding on to the dynamite, we're gonna hold on to the golden coins. We're gonna get rid of the golden nuggets. I think that's just about everything. I'm gonna go ahead and check the alcohol, because at this time it is not nearly as useful as some of the other stuff. Filled Jim's inventory up with garbage. That'll teach him. So we can't move shit to our bag while we're in the trade window. But we do have a nice collection of stuff. So I'm actually gonna pick up this revolver. It's only 85 bucks. And the soul catcher. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna empty this thing.
You're back.
Yes, I'm back because I'm swapping out all my garbage. And we're gonna make a switch. You see down at the bottom there, if I hit B, change my bullets. Yeah, this takes a while. And I'm still not really a good shot. But we can go back in here. Pick up all the stuff we didn't get. He's dead. Let's go upstairs. Get the prodigal daughter's shotgun. Yay. I don't remember if there's anything else in the upstairs floors that I didn't pick up already. Yeah. So we're actually at an hour and 12 minutes. This is gonna be a longer video, but I'm probably gonna consider cutting it off here shortly. I am picking up where we left off. There's also ammo.
Whatever gets the job done.
Alcohol. More ammo. Silver bowl. Nice. More
I
alcohol.
will need that.
And that was, I think, something we hadn't seen before. Red Steed. Kicks like a real horse, now with extra sulfur. Jesus. Quickens melee attacks by 25% for 240 seconds. Bleed resistance by 50% for 240 seconds. Strong alcohol. This will fuck you up. That's a warning. That's gonna fuck up your day. We're gonna put this stuff away. I will probably end up selling these. Or at least most of them. Because they are effectively vendor trash, more or less. Yeah. So now we get to play. How many bullets do I have, and do I really need that much? Fun game. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're gonna get that backpack too, which means we'll have even more inventory space. The answer to the question, do I really need that much ammo, is yes. It's always yes. The question is, do I need ammo? The answer is yes. Either I'm a really bad piano player, or that piano's out of tune. 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Alright. So, we have cleaned out the town for now. It will repopulate, like I said. There's another place that we can go to.
Remember, stay low if you value.
Shut up, Jim. I'm gonna sell the shotgun and buy the axe. Because this is what I'm gonna do. Hell yeah. I could probably sell the knife now that I've got the axe. The axe isn't as fast as the knife, but it does a lot more damage. Oh yeah, I forgot to sell the rest of this crap.
There's something odd
Go,
about
Jimbo. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell that. And I'm probably gonna sell those too. Just because it takes up so much inventory space. Alright, and juggle the inventory. That's hot inventory juggling action. Oops. Hey Jim, could you not clip through my head, please? Thank you.
something's in the.
Something's in the air? Yeah, I had beans tonight. Sorry about that. Okay, so the next... Actually, we really do need that Winchester. How much ammo? So the Winchester is important because it allows us to effectively
When I am
snipe.
done with this.
Shut up, Jim. I want that, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to buy this instead. And swap. And could not have sold... Oops. Not have sold the knife. Jim, can I have the
Something's
knife
in
back?
the air. That.
Whatever. We will get more than enough crap to... buy everything in his inventory at least once over, if not twice. So, the Winchester is important because it allows us to do shit like this. So, this is dangerous because there's a cursed undead here, and then there's a birdman. And the birdman will ruin our day. There's two of them, actually. If the cursed undead sees us, so does the birdman. So let's not have that happen. In fact, goes up to here and see if I can't just ruin his day with this here knife. Where you go, man? Come on back. I'm gonna show you something. Does this look sharp to you? Nobody likes you. Are yourself. Hey, bud. That's why the Winchester is important. Revolver good, Winchester better. Not to say that the revolver is useless. Quite the opposite, actually. The revolver is very important. And we're gonna undo the ammo, and we're gonna give this guy his revolver, his friend's revolver back. I don't want it. It's garbage. Inventory Tetris later. So there's a monster in this particular fort that is right there. There's a couple of them, actually. That's a cursed undead, but he's got an outhouse on his face, which makes it almost impossible to get critical hits. Yep. So, tell you what. Oh yeah, we got the maggot up there too. Tell you what, we're at an hour and 20 minutes. We're gonna call it, and we'll pick right up where we left off. See you later.